Oh wow, it's very dark. I forgot to turn on the lights. Hello, hello. I guess we got a fucked up camera too. Alright, hold on. Very unprepared today, it seems. Very, very unprepared. Alright, I'm peeking over here. We gotta lower me a bit. Alright, it is what it is. Welcome, Chad. I am Cut the Mic. I am here to give you some lefty legal analysis. Bring you some areas of the law that don't get much focus on. And today we're going to look at a combination of things in the platform market, the gig economy, whatever you want to call it. Might start off. Yeah, we're gonna fucking go with the flow. We'll see what happens. I might be all over the place. We'll see. We're gonna watch some videos, read some articles. Look at Australia's one of their small business antitrust exemptions. See how maybe that could apply to content creators to get some leverage possibly on these corporations that are taking cuts of their their subscriptions from viewers, donations, etc. I guess, and how the U.S. could look to that law and build upon it. Yeah. All right, let's fucking do it. I want to first start off, and we may only watch a little bit of this video, and then I may cut it, cause yeah, we'll see how it goes. But here's Tim the Tatman talking about differences between YouTube and Twitch. And he may be talking technical stuff, but I do want to see, or I mean, I guess hear, if he has any more kind of like insight or gives any more hints on what's going on behind the scenes. So let us start there. And this, of course, I didn't set up the browser scene, so I'm gonna have to do that now. Because as we saw, I didn't even fucking turn on the lights, so streaming in the dark.
Afternoon, Tim and Tatman 2. We got a banger for you today, baby. Obviously, I'm sure all of you have heard the news already, but if you have not, I'm officially streaming on YouTube Gaming instead of Twitch. What we got for you here in this video is me kind of talking about what I think the differences are between Twitch and YouTube. I greatly appreciate all the love that's happened on this transition between the Tatman Army, this wonderful community, giving me incredible support and positive feedback. And on top of that, the love from YouTube Gaming and YouTube itself. I greatly appreciate all the love. I appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on this show.
Okay,
With a friend.
that's enough. Come on, Tim.
Over here to Tim and Tatman 2. Hit the sub button and ring the bell, baby. All right. Be sure to tell somebody you love them as well. Okay. I'll catch you in the next one. 25 from Remy. Hey, love the content. You always make me laugh. Now that you stream on YouTube, is there anyone you can't stream with that you used to? No. So I'll answer this too really quick. A lot of people have asked, hey, now that you're on YouTube, can I play with Nick Merckx anymore? Can I play with Cloaksy anymore? Just to be clear, when I was on Twitch, I was unable to play with Dr. Disrespect because Doc was banned on Twitch. Now that I am on YouTube Gaming, the future, I am able to play with Dr. Disrespect again, and I'm able to play with all my friends that I still play with on Twitch. Nick Merckx, Cloaksy, etc. So, okay, I just want to say this real quick. We just hit 100,000 viewers in the first hour and a half of this stream. 100,000. Absolutely crushed any expectations I had on this. You all here are witnessing history.
It's like so many people were comparing this to Ninja and Mixer. Just like fail to remember the staying power that YouTube has in the market, even though they have a small market share of live streaming, is because it wasn't the focus uh of their business plan. Tim's a real guy, but why did he go to YouTube? That moolah, baby. More money for less work. Of course he's gonna go to YouTube. And, was predicted to take a hit in viewers and had 100K in like his first stream. Didn't dip at all. So just shows like the market that YouTube has, and that it is, if they're willing to put the money into it, which they seem to be. Fucking bitrate dropping all over the place. Then if they're gonna put the money into it, then they could be very viable in the market.
100,000 viewers in the first hour and a half of this stream. I'm not even playing games yet, guys. I'm sitting full cam and just talking.
Well, and like that's what I wanted to talk about. Izawalo. Sorry if I fucked up your name. Because Twitch, and we'll get to it later. Twitch put out, Washington Post had an article about Twitch and what their like game plan moving forward is, and what their business decisions have been. And this is true of kind of the platform economies and gig economies in general, in that they come in offering good rates to customers and workers. So like Uber originally was like paying workers, giving them a good cut, and also having low rates to consumers. And then once they capture the market power that they're looking for, fucking rug pull and stop offering the workers the same rates, and raise the prices to consumers. Uber in New York City is ridiculous to fucking take anywhere. It's like, your minimum trip you're going to take is double what it used to be. 5 years ago was, you could go from 42nd Street to like West 110th for $10, and now that ride's at least 25. So, more than double. So I would not put it past Twitch to raise the prices of subs, and maybe by $2, make it what they're $4.99 now. With Subtoberfest, they're cheaper, but raise it by $2, $6.99, even $7.99. Look at Netflix. Netflix has consistently gone up, and there's no need. They don't have like a higher. They're not like spending much more. LOL, Morocco taxi will drive you like 10 kilometers for like $2. Yeah, not in America. In America, it's much worse. Yeah, and what's interesting to me, and one of the things I want to look at later is, because I want to look at antitrust, or discuss like the antitrust implications behind Twitch's motivations, YouTube's motivations here. And so we're going to look at an Australian policy that could affect independent contractors, aka streamers in Australia. But Twitch is such a global market, like, or like in the YouTube gaming and Twitch, in that, Isawala, you seem to be from Morocco. I'm in the US. I could be watching an Australian streamer. I could be watching, I could be watching a streamer anywhere. Money is changing hands across, essentially across continents, across countries. So the for my purposes, want to understand like the antitrust implications, or like the business and labor implications that like cross that international marketplace. We'll listen to Tim, see what else he's got to say here.
Community, man. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I said at the beginning of stream, I was very nervous about this transition. Nervous meaning I was hopeful that everyone would take the switch as a positive thing. There are some people that are mad at me for swapping, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and they can have their own opinion. But you guys, everyone here, has truly blown me away as far as unreal, just positivity and love. And
you're only paying dollars here. I need to convert my money first. That's very interesting.
That the Tatman Army, this wonderful family we have here, is
all right, Tim, come on with the
so
sappy shit.
Than I thought, to be honest with you. I'd been on Twitch for 9 years. It was 9 years that we built up a community over there, and I didn't fully know if the community was going to fully transfer. To be honest, I didn't know, and you guys are all showing me that I grossly underestimated all of you, and I truly am blessed to have the community I have. You guys are awesome. You're all unbelievable. I thank you all so much for all the love and positivity and all the just comments and tweets and all the support.
Oh my God, Tim, come on.
Chat, everyone. And saying things to me, I think a lot of people said about was discoverability. People are like, oh,
here.
You will be here. This stream will be on my YouTube forever. It's such a W. It's so smooth with that too. One of the most interesting things to me, I think a lot of people said about was discoverability. People are like, oh, I saw some people say, oh, there's just not a lot of discoverability on YouTube. I would borderline disagree. I do disagree. On Twitch, I was a big fish in a smaller pond. And on YouTube, I'm probably a small to medium sized fish, to be honest with you, in an ocean. And there are just ultimately, guys, there's more eyes on YouTube at the end of the day. And let me explain this too. I've had some people ask me what I do over the years. I've been streaming on Twitch for nine years total, and now I'm here. I would have people come up to me, and I would have to explain what I do. So conversation would usually go like this: hey, have you heard of Twitch? They go, no. I'm like, oh, well, have you heard of YouTube? Yeah. I mean, that conversation, just stop it right there. Instead of me explaining like what Twitch is, it was almost easier just for me to, because I was on YouTube at the time. I was like, oh, well, I'm a YouTuber. I am YouTube Tim and Tatman. I don't have to explain to people what YouTube is because everyone knows what YouTube is. 8 out of 10 people that come up to me
when people were like comparing the streaming markets, it's just like the wrong market, and just forgetting YouTube's just hold as a fucking platform. It's so much bigger than Twitch. So much. Tim the Tatman had like, I don't know, it was like 10 million followers, some shit like that on YouTube, and only like 2 million on Twitch or something like that. It just absurd amounts. And like you said, YouTube's a fucking ocean compared to Twitch. A normie isn't going to wander onto Twitch and then like find find a streamer that they like. They might be on YouTube and then come across a live streamer. But, you know, the people on here on Twitch, we're all fucking weirdos. You know? YouTube is for the Normans. They have much more there's many more of them. They far outnumber us.
When I get recognized, 7 to 8 out of 10 people roughly call me a YouTuber. I got 7 million followers. I had 7 million followers on Twitch. I still have. You all are here right now. And everyone would call me a YouTuber 8 out of 10 times when I meet people. People are like, oh, he's a YouTuber. Oh, he's on YouTube, instead of, oh, he's a Twitch streamer. It was so bizarre to me. Ultimately, at the end of the day, man, there's more eyes on YouTube and more people know about YouTube. And that's just kind of bottom line. That's like, you can't really argue that. So when I think about discoverability on YouTube, ultimately, there's more eyeballs over here. So I think, to be honest, and one thing that I'm not 100% how this is going to work, but when I was talking to Whips, he was trying to make me understand it. Basically, when you're streaming, I guess your stream can get like recommended to people based on things that they search for and stuff like that. So it's like all the eyeballs can be like funneled into.
The YouTube algorithm is leaps and bounds better than Twitch. Twitch's algorithm sucks. So, you know, and like I said, you're watching a regular YouTube video about, you know, fucking Call of Duty, and Tim the Tatman is streaming Call of Duty. Well, there you go. You're going to get fucking recommended Tim the Tatman, and then you end up in his live stream.
An algorithm that recommends something. Rather,
it's also interesting for kind of like leftist political and news streamers, because if that's the tag in YouTube, I'm dual streaming on YouTube right now. If you're putting it out to YouTube, it's like news and politics is a tab. Well, now you have a fucking Norman watching CNN, and this is giving the kind of like the best intentions to the YouTube algorithm. You're watching CNN, then all of a sudden you get a recommendation for Hasanabi, who's streaming on YouTube and fucking the politics tab. And now you're giving I don't know, this may be fucking naive and in like a perfect world, but there's way more promotion than Twitch, who is only going to promote you can only see the top 3 biggest streamers that you follow, or here, what does it give you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I have 11 of the streamers that I follow. 10 are up right now, and 1's not, so it's giving me like the last live channel of that 11. So apparently my screen fits 11, and then there's 6 recommended channels underneath it. That's pretty much it. And those recommended channels are the same ones pretty much like across the board. Then there's VODs, so YouTube has just way better connectability, and the fact that you might be watching a short video and then just be shot into a live stream through a recommendation.
Rather than being somewhere where you have a category and you hope that someone scrolls low enough that they can see you with 5 to 10 viewers or whatever you had, because that's what I started on Twitch. I understand that that's what it used to be like, but there are so many people. If you go to Twitch's Warzone category, homie, you are scrolling for days. You're just going. Back when I started, you'd have someone with like 1,000 viewers. This is years ago, guys. 1,000 viewers, people are like, oh my God, dude, this guy's with 1,000 viewers. He would scroll for a little bit, maybe 20, 10, 5 viewers. Now on Twitch, homie, I literally did this like probably a year ago. I saw how far you could scroll on Warzone, and you could scroll forever down to zero viewers, literally. And So a lot of people, that's one thing I heard a lot of people say is like, oh, Tim, what about discoverability? Like, what do you think about it? I'm not, obviously this is all very new to me and I'm trying to figure it out a day at a time, but I'd borderline say based on what I'm hearing, I think discoverability might be higher on YouTube, to be honest. And this isn't me. I'm not trying to bash Twitch, right? I'm not. I'm you know, the experience I had on Twitch for 9 years, I'm very grateful for. But at the end of the day, when I'm talking about the benefits of YouTube, that's one thing I'm talking about because a lot of people are asking me that. And that's not, and once again, that's not me saying F Twitch. This is how they do it. That is, Twitch does it that way. But I think this is why it's a benefit to be on YouTube. There's more eyes on the platform. The algorithm gets people to your stream. It's not based on someone scrolling far enough to find you. Bottom line, end of the day. Interesting thought, little food for thought on you. But when I was thinking about switching over, that was a big thing too. And thinking about how the algorithm could work and how there's more eyes on YouTube and this whole kind of thing and this whole obviously dynamic. And it still was a huge decision for me. But at the end of the day, I made the decision. And I was nervous. It was more nerves of just like, man, I hope everyone from my community, the Tatman Army, really takes this well. And you guys crushed it, man. I mean, you guys above and beyond. You got 100,000 people here right now and over 10,000 members in the first hour. So I greatly appreciate and love y'all. And but I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit of like YouTube versus Twitch and why I honestly think YouTube is a very good place to be. So I hope that me. Do you guys understand what I'm kind of saying when I talk about everything there? Because I know a lot of people are asking me about like why I would and stuff like that. And does the discoverability point that everyone, because I see that from everyone, what about getting discovered? I'd borderline say I would say YouTube's is a better way of discoverability. It's just, I think what it is ultimately everyone's used to Twitch. And when I mean,
Someone donated him $1,500. That's fucking absurd, man. I'll show my feet on the fucking stream. Someone's gonna drop me $150 or $1,500. Damn.
by that is everyone is used to, okay, I go to a website, I see a bunch of game categories, and I look at the game category, and then I scroll forever, and I find the streamer I want to watch. Versus almost like a search engine. And I'm not smart. This is me trying to explain it like almost like a caveman, but Whips had to basically explain that to me. And he's like, Tim, it's more about the algorithm on YouTube helps people find you versus someone scrolling and trying to look for you. That was kind of how Whips kind of summed it up for me. So, and I'm an idiot, but so I'm, Twitch. It's ultimately at the end of the day, I really want to I'm going to wrap this up here. Twitch, a huge part of my life, man. Almost a decade. I am extremely blessed and grateful for all the relationships and everyone I met on Twitch. And I'm so grateful for Twitch. And I want you all to hear that as well. I don't want you to think I'm sitting here bashing Twitch, right? I don't want you to think that. But when I thought and thought about the change to YouTube, and I really started to think about the way YouTube works, ultimately there's more eyeballs on it, how the algorithm can help your stream and help grow your brand, your community, and your channel. It got me excited. It did. And like I said, best way to sum it up, I was a big fish in a smaller pond, and now I'm a small to medium-sized fish in a very, very large ocean. And I'm happy to be here, man. I appreciate y'all. So we'll see where this goes. You know what I mean?
Oh, Smokey. Fun fact, I was banned in Tim's Twitch chat because he was getting angry playing Overwatch like a month before he quit. And I told him to ban me to make himself feel better. So you're one of those chatters. Alright. Tim didn't give me what I was looking for, but, you know, that's expected. What are we gonna do next? Alright. And do I want to do that? I don't have any more videos at the moment, and I honestly don't want to read. I didn't really want to stick around in a chat when he was getting so angry anyways, plus I watched him for Overwatch. I wasn't going to watch him play Fortnite. I want to play a game. Kind of don't know what I want to do. Another fun fact. Alright, hit me. Create some content for me. My company forgot to pay me and 8 other employees today. Oh my god. That sucks. So you're a 15th and a 30th paycheck, and I got all 8 of us 100 extra. Nice. Yeah. The 15th and 30th sucks. I much prefer the every 2 weeks. Like don't they just have like an automated payroll? Like I don't understand that. You know what I'm gonna watch because I have. Yeah. Watch the Hawkeye trailer. I know it's pretty bad. I was like, you have until 2 p.m. to either have it direct deposit in my or check in my hand or I'm going home. Hawkeye. Trailer.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if
Fucking Rogers the musical. That's fantastic.
the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
There's so much power now.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
Alright. Chat, I have to run actually. I got a household issue going on. Thank you all for stopping by. Maybe after this I'll be able to pop on.